Hello everyone, Rimea here, and welcome to the third monthly tour of Evocraft. So yeah, it's been another month. It's flown by like crazy, just like I'm flying by spawn right now. And so I'm going to do another video showcasing what's been happening on my server called Evocraft. So if you haven't seen the previous World Tour videos or episodes or whatever, make sure to check those out. I believe there's a playlist and stuff. But yeah, let's get going. So first item on the list is there's some new stuff and some new people. Basically, after the last month, and I kind of talked about this a little bit, there was like not as much activity as there was in the first month or even the first day, really. So we brought on some new people, some new, mainly German people actually, and basically activity has been quite a lot higher recently, especially in the last week or so. Like we have had some really fun times here and there. I haven't really been that productive, or at least, well, I've been productive and B1's been productive and that kind of stuff. But like it's just been fun messing around. And yeah, I can show some of that stuff. For example, for the project I'm going to be talking about later, I built this super duper simple little iron farm here, which produces enough iron to keep the server going. It's literally just like some villagers in a pod, and that works out pretty well actually. This is actually like supposed to be like a peaceful design because there's no mobs that are required. Because usually in 1.14 plus farms you'd have mobs that scare the villagers into like spawning more iron golems. But I didn't even bother doing that. I just meant for a super duper simple design. And I think it works out alright, you know? It doesn't really matter that it doesn't produce that much, because like we don't need more iron than this. We're not going to build with iron. So it's alright, you know? If we want to build with a white block like that, we'll just use quartz like idiots. But yeah. We've also had, because we've had some other people join the server, we also had some new bases pop up, which I guess I can show. So for example, if you fly in another over here, there's now this extra new tunnel here. I think this is still going to be decorated by B1 at some point. B1 has kind of like appointed himself the person to like B1 and Keystone, I believe mostly, have appointed themselves to be like the people who always decorate the nether tunnels for other people. That's nice of them, I guess. But yeah, if we go over here, this is Ribley's or Rubli or whatever. He's got a slightly German name. Ribley's base. He's only been on the server for like a week or two, I think, at this point. But he's got a nice little thing going. It's like a nice little kind of, you know, like foresty hut or something like that. I like the way there's like drooping leaves over the top. He's also got a surprisingly nice storage system for someone who hasn't been on the server for a long time yet. He's got like prismarine and stuff, which we'll talk about how that came to be later. Got like some loads of stuff. Let's see how many diamonds he has. Only 19, but that makes sense because he's, like I said, he's only been playing for a little bit. But he has been really active actually. Like he's soaring through the numbers of activity of members on the server, even though he's only been on the server for a little bit. That's nice. I mean, because it's usually just B1 and I online, or maybe like Kiss and RT and Turbo. But now he's also online quite a bit, so that's really nice of him. Some other stuff around the place, like he's got this path leading to this mine, which actually looks really cool. Like, just look at that, it's so awesome. Actually, I wonder if is there a minecart somewhere? I think it's supposed to be a minecart. Is it down there? No, it's not. Where did the minecart go? Okay, I just snagged the minecart real quick from his chest. And place that here and press this button. And we're gonna go. Yeah, this is really cool, especially considering, like I said, I keep repeating this, but like how he hasn't been on the server for a long time yet. Yeah, this is a really nice little mining setup. I never really do this kind of thing where I have like a proper mine. Is there any minecarts here? There isn't. No, okay, well, whatever. Like he has like a proper mine here, you know, and I really should do that at some point. I'm just not that big of a fan of strip mining, which is like, you know, going in tunnels like this. After a certain point, after you start getting beacons, I just prefer insta mining all over the place, which is a bit more messy and a bit less efficient in terms of how much you're using your pickaxe, but it's way quicker, so yeah, I prefer that. I think we can also go back up. Yeah, we can. Alright, nice. Oh. Look at us just chilling here. This is like the most badass way to ride a minecart. Alright, nice. And as is tradition on this server, his nether bottle also comes in the form of a pipe. He has an orange pipe. I'm actually wondering, I think maybe iHarv also has an orange pipe? I don't know. But anyways, let's move on to the next base I wanted to show off. Okay, so we're currently at Turbo's base, Turbo Penguin. Now, he hasn't really worked much on this base since I showed it off in the month 1 video, actually. So it's months ago already. He kind of improved this little area and it looks nice. But I think whenever he's online, he's mostly just messing around in some group sessions with us, which is fine. You know, not everybody has to build mega projects. But if we fly, I think in this direction, I think it is. Let's have a look. Is it like over here? Yeah, it is. All right. So Tableau actually built his base like right over here near Turbo Penguins. Now apparently the Turbo isn't that big of a fan of the fact that this is so close. How do I get in here? So whether this base is going to remain here or I don't know, it's a big question. Tableau's played a bit here and there, but he's not like the most active member ever. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with this. I'm just going to break in. I'm not sure how to get in here actually. That was too thick glass. Why not? Yeah, so Tableau's just made this nice little modded space, which is just underground, you know, a bunch of stone bricks. I do like it, you know, it has a very unique vibe to it, very like classic kind of the stone bricks everywhere. But it does look nice, like the wooden ceiling and stuff. It kind of feels like a stone brick cave almost, or like the inside of a castle or something. Oh, still something missing here. It looks like there's like creeper exploded here or something. What happened here? I don't know. Yeah, there's not much to show you really. Like I said, he hasn't been the most active person online, but he's been here every once in a while. We actually had some fun with him a few days ago, which I'm going to show later on in this episode. Oh, this is the entrance. Okay, that's very hidden, especially with the way the dirt's like covering that up. Like you won't be able to see that from pretty much anywhere. That's something. And while we're over here, I guess I can also just show how like the Nether is just ever evolving in this world, because it's something B1 really likes to work on. It's just these Nether tunnels. So I think I already showed this off in the previous episode a little bit, but yeah, there's just these giant Nether tunnels all over the place now, all mostly built by B1 and also Kisanati. That's just crazy. Yeah, not just in this direction, also the other directions. So originally the idea for the server was we were going to move above the Nether at some point and use like not use Nether tunnels, but just like Nether paths. But I think like B1's put so much dedication into this now that we're not going to do that anymore. Because yeah, look at this, like this goes on for ages just for the end island over there. It's really cool. It's also nice because you can just fly through it. I never, ever use these ice baths, really. I always just fly through it. That's alright. Oh, hello. Okay. It still works really well. But yeah, that's about, like, all of the other miscellaneous stuff I didn't really know how to fit into other sections. So now let's, I guess, move on to the main event of this, this world, this particular world tour, which is my base. But before we show off my base properly, I thought it'd be interesting to show my creative world for a second and kind of go through the process of how I ended up making the base exterior. So yeah, first of all, welcome to my creative test world. I made this test world specifically for this server and for like building stuff. So for example, you can see like before I decided on making a toad house, I actually thought about building like this kind of style of house, which I ended up using in the tower. You can see I also designed a bit of the tower, like the main tower I built in the first month. Over here, but like at this point I really realized I liked what was going on, so I just ended up building the entire thing in survival, and then I also built the roof in like another separate creative world. Here I was testing out how the spruce trees grow, so I knew how high the tower had to be at least. And obviously here is Peach's castle. But as you can see, I only actually built like a quarter of the entire castle, and then also like the top section, because that's all I really needed, because all the other sections are just like mirrored versions of this section, so I couldn't be able to build more than that. And I even started designing the inside of the castle here, but I actually ended up just winging the entire inside in the end. I think it looked alright, but this version isn't that good. Just gonna see, like, I built the mushroom hills here. That's a really ugly looking mushroom hill. I also started designing some kind of storage system. Now you'll see the eventual evolution of this storage system idea later on. But this kind of design philosophy you can see over here ended up going all the way over to my actual base design. But yeah, speaking of which, the concept for my base was kind of that I wanted to have a like sort of mix between the kind of medieval, like spruce tree, cobblestone, you know, not crimson, warped wood style of the tower, and it kind of mixed that with a modern house design. So I think this is the first design I started building. So I just had this idea of like having like a sort of an older house style on the side and having like a modern thing in the middle. Yeah, so basically the whole idea of like having like an older house and a modern section kind of carried through all these designs. So this one got a lot further. I kind of like this, but like I think in the end I decided it was just ending up way too big. I do really still like this section of the house especially. It just looks like kind of nice. I even ended up trying here. You can see I ended up thinking maybe I should just like go for the older house style for the entire thing, because I like what was going on there so much. I pretty much just took that section and built it over here again, and then tried to like turn it into an entire house, but it ended up kind of looking, I don't know, I didn't really want to go for like this kind of mansion style. So I'm not a huge fan of this, how this was turning out. So I tried to do this again, but in a smaller scale, and this design kind of led somewhere as well, but then like it turned out a little bit too small. Just not like I don't know, just the whole modern, like, like, I think I was kind of approaching the modern and old style mix just a little bit incorrectly. So here, I kind of tried again, and this was the final time I tried this kind of thing, and I still didn't really like what was happening. I ended up settling on this design. You can see that because I actually built most of this design in the creative world before I ended up, like, building it for real. So, therefore, like, you can see I did end up picking this design. I actually started building even, like, a custom mountain here before I ended up deciding to just put the design into a mountain that I already had in the world. But yeah, it's just, like, I guess kind of a different way of interpreting a mix between a modern and a classic house design. Because it still uses the wood and the cobblestone and the dark, what's it called, blackstone. But it also, like, is in a shape you'd more expect of a modern house. And also, like, the way it's, like, integrated into the mountain is, yeah, very, very modern, I guess. And I guess we should better have a look at that in the survival world now. And here we are. Except for the fact that we're in the survival world, something else you might notice is the fact that the entire design actually ended up getting mirrored. I also did some other stuff, like, for example, I like added a lot more detail to these, like, stone wall things here, which I didn't do in the creative world just because I knew it wasn't really worth the effort, because I already knew what I wanted to do. But yeah, we could just kind of fly around. So we're in the mountain next to the original tower base, and I just kind of integrated it into that mountain. However, the fun thing is, like, I didn't even end up, like, digging into this mountain to do this. I just, like, extended the mountain outward. So if I just, like, dig into this hill here. Well, this is not a good example. Hold on. Where is... Okay, hold on. Ah! No, what did I just do? Okay. Like, if you dig in, like, here... Yeah, so you can see, actually, this entire mountain here is hollow. I actually built up this entire wall. It's all fake. But I think it ended up looking, like, really good. Like, you don't even notice that this is not supposed to be here. Like, the mountain used to end just, like... You know, like here or something. I ended up extending it all the way over here into the house itself. Yeah, so I mean, this house isn't done yet, of course. I haven't done the interiors yet. And I'm not a big fan of doing interiors in general, so there's just not much in here yet. I even still have these sea lanterns here, which are just for lighting, to make sure I don't get creeped. And I'm not a huge fan of what I did with this area over here, like the balcony kind of area. Like, just this color palette, it's just too much. It like, the yellow just isn't really working, I think. Like the birchwood color. So I should end up swapping that for something else. Maybe I should use, like, maybe like a crimson wood or something for, like, a contrast. I don't know. And also, the exteriors just aren't done at all. I already showed in the previous episode how I kind of, like, mined out this entire area, and that was, you know, that, like, didn't even end up contributing much to this house, because, you know, those mountains weren't even really in the way. They kind of were. But yeah, so I did do that for a reason. That's because I still wanted to, like, terraform this area to make it nice and, like, custom, like, spruce forest kind of thing, which, like, looks nice. I'm probably also going to build, like, some smaller structures here around as well. But yeah, I haven't done that yet, so it kind of just looks like a big desolate waste with a bunch of torches spam. Yes, that's the exterior of my house, pretty much. But if we go back to the creative world, you can see I also, I mean, it looks ridiculous from the outside, actually. I also went on and designed the interior, and this also, like I said, this took a week, probably. You know, just a week of, like, every day I just tried to build a different design. Every day I didn't like it until I ended up with this design. This probably also took about a week, just because, like, just how massive this ended up being, also just how much, like, detail I put in here. But yeah, so you might have already seen a glimpse of it throughout the episode a little bit. Like, for example, we started the episode out here. But yeah, so basically this is like the main room of my base. This connects to the house. You can see, like, I kind of have, like, a facade of what the house is supposed to be like over there, which I built over here. And I actually ended up designing this, like, house section, this interior house section, after I already built the exterior on the server, so that way I did know already that I had the design flipped, so that's lucky, because otherwise I would have had to flip this entire design, which might have had some problems. Yeah, so I kind of went for this, like, weird cave/library, I think is the best way to describe it. So there's, like, a little bit of a cave element here, because there's these stone blocks and stuff, but of course it's mostly a library because of all the bookshelves. I think I ended up using about 6 or 7 stacks of bookshelves. Though luckily we do have a hogden farm, which helped me get all of the leather and stuff for that. But the wood was still a pain. This whole build required so much wood, like, you don't even want to know. And I also had, like, the drooping vines, or, like, the drooping leaves on top. Those were just mostly there because I don't really know what to do with ceiling designs otherwise. I kind of liked what they did here with the daylight sensors and the sea lanterns and stuff. But yeah, in general, I wasn't sure what to do with the ceiling, so I ended up doing, like, grouping finds, I guess. Actually, the thing that also inspired me to build the iron farm, weirdly enough, wasn't the fact that I had the storage system with hoppers, though that also contributed, but the fact that I made my ceiling mostly out of smithing tables. If you're not aware, smithing tables require 2 iron per block, and I used like 2 stacks of them in this build. So therefore I built an iron farm to get like 2 stacks of smithing tables, which is quite funny. But yeah, and then the bottom part of the design here mostly uses like the warped planks and also warped wall blocks and like prismarine blocks. I already showed, if you remember in the previous world tour, if you saw that, that I'd collected a bunch of sea lanterns and also dark prismarine, and that was actually because I knew I'd be using that in these builds. You know, I wasn't sure what the build was going to be at that point, but I knew I wanted to use these colors because they're just like some of my favorite colors in the game, pretty much. And sea lanterns obviously are great. Yeah, something else you might notice about this build is that I went for like a ridiculous amount of variation. So you have like, you know, not only do you have like the different like archway things that have kind of seeping into the design of the bookshelves, like you have like the warp planks here and like the warp planks there, but also of course the obsidian kind of stuff on this side and there. But like in general, just the books are all so varied, and there's like a bunch of other blocks in there. I used a lot of looms as well, which like actually look like a lot like just empty bookshelves pretty much. Like look at that, it's almost like it's intended. The texture is almost exactly the same except for the books. That's lovely. Have to make a lot of those, but those are not too expensive. Something that was quite expensive is my usage of these beehives. So I actually ended up farming bees for like manually for like 2 or 3 hours or something, just to get like 2 stacks of beehives or something. Which allowed me to make this kind of cool variated floor, and also like use them in the bookshelves here and there. So I've kind of glossed over it so far, but we do have these 3 archways which are kind of central to this whole design. Now the function of this archway we'll see once we're back in the survival world, but obviously this one's supposed to be a portal. Well, it's not supposed to be, but it is a portal, and this one is my like kind of little book reading area, which in the survival world also contains all the different episode books. I did like realize while I was just touring Riblet's base that like I just like randomly realized I don't even use a pipe in my base. Like this is a portal, this is not a pipe. I broke with the pattern that for which I set the precedent myself, you know, like that's kind of weird. I should consider maybe, I mean, like I really like this archway though, so I don't want to turn it into some Mario pipe. I don't know, I'm not sure what to do about that. But yeah, I think now is as good a time as any to switch over to the survival design. And so here we are. Yeah, it basically looks about the same at first glance, at least. Something like in general, which I also talked about earlier with the stone walls outside, is that for most of this, well, for parts of the design at least, I did some variation in the survival world, which I didn't do in the creative world. For example, if you look up here, I added a lot more variation to the stone. I even added in some diamond ore and lapis ore and stuff in this archway, and then I added not lapis, what? No, emerald. Because I added lapis here and also redstone ore, and these are kind of like supposed to match the colors. So I had like the blue and green for like this blue and green archway, and the red and blue doesn't really match the the purple, but like if you combine it in your head, you'll get red and blue as purple. And then also here I've got the gold and iron to kind of match with the brown kind of tint. Something else I did, well, like I added some like bushes and grass and stuff over here, and I added mushrooms here. However, because this area isn't like totally bright, the mushrooms started spreading, because originally I only placed like maybe 3 or 4 mushrooms down, but I've ended up with like 20 or something, which is ridiculous. I should probably farm those at some point. I'll just have a casual mushroom farm in my base. And over here, I also added in these ferns to kind of match with the portal. Because, yeah, I had a portal here, mycelium here, and grass there, which are like the 3 main grass types. So I think that's quite cool. However, the main thing that I changed for the survival world is what I did with the storage system. I didn't really touch on it too much when we were in the creative version, but well, that's because I wasn't really sure about it back when I made the creative version. But I ended up setting on quite a nice little storage design for this survival version. So basically we've got all my shulker boxes here, like we did before in the mushroom house. I did move everything over. There's nothing in the mushroom house anymore, sadly. I sorted stuff out way more like properly this time, and I've got a lot more storage as well. I think, how many is this? It's a 3 by I think 11, so that's 33 boxes versus the 24 we had over in the mushroom house. However, we didn't just have these boxes, we also have these for like mass storage, for like just random stuff. So for example, I mined a lot of stone out to get this place dug out, and that's all ended up here. However, some of my stone has also ended up in my mass storage system, which is actually auto-sorted. So you can see we have stone here, and cobblestone, and dirt, and grass and andesite and granite and diorite and gravel and netherrack. And these are all the different kind of stone-y type of like blocks that I think I'll be getting a lot of. In fact, most of these storage systems are already kind of filled, like the stone. I think the cobblestone, no, not the cobblestone, the dirt, right? So yeah, some of these are already kind of filled, which is why they've ended up going in here instead. So these mass storage chests on this side and also on this side, I haven't actually used this side yet, are actually automatically sorted. So if I put the stone into this barrel here, for example, I took it out of this chest, you'll see this chest will automatically get filled back up with that stone I just put in there. And that's actually because we have an item, you know, like transportation system going all the way through the base. So that's also why these trapdoors are here. You can see there's ice running along, and if I put items into this barrel, or that barrel, or even this barrel, or this barrel, yes, they'll like flow through the item system until they land on the place where they'll fit in, which is currently only these items. On top of that, if I ever like put an item into the storage system which I don't want to be there, and so it will just end up like flowing through infinitely, I've got these handy buttons on this side, for example, which will open up all the trapdoors, so I can just stand here and wait for the item to pop through, and I'll just grab it. Because I realized like otherwise, if I put like something in there which won't, you know, get in there, I won't be able to grab it. So that's why I ended up going for this like peculiar item system here. I've also got a button like that on the other side. By the way, a design element you might not have noticed in the original creator's design is this diamond beacon over here. Yes, I did actually spend like 9 of my diamond blocks on that beacon. I do have a lot more, so it's okay. But yeah, the reason I wanted to have this is because, you know, having a central beacon in your base makes sense. And I also wanted to have a trapdoor system here. If I press this button, you can see the diamond blocks actually get retracted. And I didn't just spend 9 diamond blocks, I spent 12 to make all the edges here all diamond blocks. And there's actually a beacon below my beacon, which is a full beacon base, which actually gives me haste 2. And the reason I wanted haste 2 is because I had to dig out this giant area. Well, I didn't have to dig out this giant area, I just kind of felt like digging out this giant area. So originally I only dug out the area for like the currently present, you know, section of the base. However, I've dug out this massive area like yesterday for like future expansions, because I am definitely planning on adding way more to my base. You know, this is basically just my storage room. Or like my main area of my base, but I want way more. While we were down below there, you might also notice there were some like staircases already kind of extending down. So if well, you see this lovely staircase here. If I press this button, you'll see it actually gets retracted downwards, which is this crazy piston design. And there's this corridor here. It's this crazy piston design which I found online. However, I had to modify it quite a bit myself to make it way more compact. Or at least quite a bit more compact to actually fit into this area here, because I wanted to have these corridors. So if I press this button here, you can see that the staircase gets retracted back upwards, and it's like there's nothing. Well, I mean, you can kind of see the redstone here, but like on the other side at least, it looks like that's just a normal staircase. I didn't originally plan to like have this thing here, but then I like stumbled upon this like design I found online, and I thought, well, that will fit perfectly, and I kind of needed like some other way of like going down to my future potential like base below this, without just flying or ender pearling or whatever. So I decided, you know, a staircase inside my staircase should do, because yes, there is a staircase here and also on the other side, which leads, well, nowhere currently. However, I am planning on having a smelting room down below here probably. Yeah, this is also quite a cool design here, with like the note blocks and the dark oak wood. I quite like it. I also have some like nether warts here just because I don't have a nether wart farm. And it kind of like it's a nice bit of decoration, I think. By the way, one other cool tip I did is that I have a button here on top of an already lit redstone lamp, which is just like this little thing I didn't realize was possible. But actually, there's like a little bit of a weird contraption down below to make this all work. But basically, like the redstone lamp is powered from like over here, which means that the button can still power something through the redstone lamp. It's weird how that even works, but it does. So, 2 more quick little things about my base. First of all, I alluded earlier to the fact, like, what's this archway all about? This is actually my, like, launch area, I guess, and also my, you know, just elytra docking area. I don't know. Basically, this is just the best way to fly in and out of my base. However, I do believe most people just end up doing something like this, which works well, except for if you hit your head and you splat into the wall and you're dead. But in general, this is more the intended route. However, it is on like the opposite side of most, like the direction most people will probably end up heading. So therefore, I do like understand why. Oh, creeper! Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I do understand why most people end up not really using it that much. Oh, let's retract the staircase actually. The other thing I wanted to show is that I have a little Endermite pet here. His name is Andy the Endermite, and we caught him like a few days ago, and it was quite nice. But I'm not the only guy playing on this server, obviously. Like I've already said, B1's the other main active person on here. And I actually recorded something with him earlier where we took a look at what he's been up to. A wild B1 at work.
Okay, so I guess I can show you around now. First thing I did after the first month, or no, the second month was over, was like building this path to like this small watchtower over here. Where
It really was. It's not here yet in the first month or the second month.
No, I don't think
Oh,
so. It was
no, yeah, no, it wasn't. Yeah, no, yeah, because you only just built the market, I think, right?
Yeah, and the farm as well. Like you
Oh
have a good
yeah.
overview of what's in the city. Like for example, all of the turtles at the dock station over there.
Oh yeah. How many are there?
I think there are always 3, but in total I have like 15 or so.
Yeah, because I see like 4 or 5.
Yeah, you can see all around the island. You just fly around here. There's also a spot where some of them are. Yeah, but in this area there's nothing really that has changed. Like most of it was either in my underground base or yeah, the small village over here.
Yeah, your underground base has changed like entirely. Oh yeah, this
Yeah,
is
that
new.
has changed
Yeah,
completely. Yeah, also I made a small map with some waypoints that also
a
show
small map,
around and stuff.
small little map. Yes, I see. I mean, it's mostly like, why didn't you like make it more zoomed in or something? Or is that not? Can't you make it more zoomed in this?
No, that's already the smallest zoom that you can have.
Oh, okay. Cause, yeah, because I said like most of it is just like, oh, it's a forest biome.
Yeah, and also most of it is also ocean, as you can see.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
pretty much all of the path and like all the area that is most important is in this like big square.
It would be super cool to make like 1 or 2 maps of like one map which is like most of the server where like everybody's base is, and one where which is like just spawn or something, and put that in
Yeah,
Peach's
maybe.
Castle.
Well, I guess you can go around this way
Yeah,
now.
because I haven't. Well, I mean, I've been it before, but I haven't shown this on camera before.
I mean, you've shown the path when we went to iHalf, but
But yeah, it wasn't really finished, and also this wasn't
yeah,
here
it
yet.
wasn't finished. So first, we have this like little crop farm.
A
I'll just
little
show
crop
it
farm,
now.
yes, tiny little, yeah.
It has everything important.
Ah, yes, beetroot's the most
Yeah,
useful crop in the world.
and everything else is more important. Yeah, then on this side where you already are, we have the small village which I've talked about before, with like 4 houses here, then a small like fountain, and then 4
Mm-hmm.
more houses which nobody lives in right now. And these are like kind of decorated with furnace, crafting table, and bed.
Are you planning on putting like villages in here?
I was thinking about that, but then the area isn't lit up properly, so I should probably do that beforehand.
Yeah, put like a fence around it or something.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, also in the meantime, while I was building on my underground base, I also finished the path to iHalf, which you
Yeah, I
can
saw
just
that.
fly
Yeah,
around.
it's kind of pointless, especially because iHalf is barely even playing anymore. But it's
Yeah,
nice, I
iHalf
guess.
is like completely dead. I think he hasn't played since month 2, like a single time.
This bridge is kind of nice.
Yeah, I wasn't
Definitely
really sure.
a lot of oak and spruce wood, pretty much.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure if the bridge looked good, but I think now it's pretty fine, I guess.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
and then
it's not the most complicated thing ever, but it looks alright.
it just ends here.
Yeah.
And then there is, of course, iHalf's unfinished treehouse.
Is it unfinished? I guess it should be more of a tree, right?
Yeah, it's also like pretty dead. Okay,
Just
now
as
I
dead
think
as
we can go to
iHalf.
my base now.
Yeah.
As you can see, like the roof is made out of pressure plates on top, so no mobs can spawn on there.
Yeah, that's clever. It actually also adds like some nice little detail to it, honestly, especially with like the stone
Yeah.
pressure plates. It looks nice.
Yeah, but then this was my storage before, but all of this is moved down now.
Yeah,
Because
it's like the attic. You should just like put this full of like crafting tables and shulker boxes, like just like it's like a dusty attic or something.
yeah, maybe I should do that. Also, still
Or
have
maybe you could do
the
like up here or something, you know? I don't know.
maybe. Maybe I should also put some cobwebs up there, maybe.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, then I moved the leg tent that was over here and moved it over here with like the small book inside again.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And yeah, what you haven't shown off yet is my bedroom that I have, including 2 discs, which are both the same.
Estimation most common disk, pretty much.
And I also have like this little to-do list, which is a bit full, but I still need to do some projects.
Do not sign this book. Okay, let me sign it real quick.
No. Okay, then I guess we can go down. On the first floor, there hasn't really changed anything. Yeah, and I guess now we can go into the underground base.
Yeah, which is like it's almost like the opposite of what it used to be, pretty much.
Yeah. I changed the entrance to it as well.
Oh.
There's now an elevator. Oh.
I know. Oh.
Yeah, this place has really changed since the last month.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's like the exact opposite.
Yeah, like the first thing I can show off is the beacon beam itself.
Oh yeah, disco beacon.
Which I just made a little disco beacon out of.
Yeah, which is a crazy little circle down there, which you put on stone blocks, which I don't like.
Okay. What else should I put it on? Right.
I put all my redstone on quartz blocks right now, which is a little bit much, but yeah. Where'd you go? Oh,
I'm right behind you. And then I have these two buttons, one for the elevator and one for the carpet door up on the top, which I don't really use. I think we can go into the left side at first, which is where my storage is at the moment, with like everything important. And also got this like nice little aquarium over here with a conduit behind.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right. That's okay. What's the point of that, anyways?
It's yeah, for underwater stuff, but I don't really use it that often.
No, I was gonna say, like, it's not like you're going to this aquarium ever, right?
Yeah, I got a trash bin over here as well as another ender chest. And then on the other side we have a small animal farm with cows, pigs, sheep, and chicken.
Yeah, do you ever use this?
Not quite. I mean, I don't really need wool at the moment because I still have some, as well as chicken.
Yeah, we should definitely at some point build like a more industrial wool farm, because you can do that with shears now, and we've got like infinite iron.
Got a little small enchanting area over here, as well as a smelter and...
I realized like yesterday, I don't even have an enchanting area in my base yet.
Nice. And then this like little room which is still not there yet. Also coal input.
Oh, okay.
And we also got a little cocoa farm over here.
Nice. I like how you zigzag the pattern.
Yeah. That's also a bit of a design choice. And now, before I put the cocoa beans in there, we can go behind here, which is like a little dispenser room for my semi-automatic storage system.
What?
Yeah. Because if you look up on the ceiling,
oh yeah, this.
you can kind of see the cocoa beans flowing through there sometimes.
What's this?
Well,
that's the actual. Okay, I get what you mean. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's for the dispensers. I think I can demonstrate the same with the sugarcane farm as well. If I just break this one. Some of it like falls down onto the sand, but I don't really care about that. That's just like 2 or 3. Also,
if you have this anyways, we already have a pretty good sugarcane farm.
Yeah.
I guess just mostly just for the sake of having it.
Yeah. And I guess I can show where this all goes. If you fly up here between the leaf blocks, you can see like where it all goes.
That's my last rocket.
I can give you some more if you want to. I still have.
I mean, I have them in my. Okay, well, thanks.
Then it all comes in here and then flows through this like circle. And if there's anything left that can go into any of the storages, it just goes into this one hopper in the corner over here.
So you're currently sorting like 4 different items?
Yeah, right now. I still need to do some more storage that I can automatically sort. Yeah, there's this chest. I think the last thing, yeah, what you already mentioned is the exit that you can also use with the elytra.
Yeah, that's nice.
And I think that's pretty much it for my base. Like, on the islands, there's nothing that has changed. I guess I can show you the tunnel that we've built today to the Guardian farm.
Oh yeah, the Guardian farm, yes. Yeah, so you just like built a Guardian farm like casually like a few days ago, right?
Yeah, I just like built it all in one day. And was even kind of rushed.
Yeah, but it's not like it's kind of like the iron farm we have. It's like the bare minimum Guardian farm pretty much.
Yeah. But it
works.
works.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but most of the prismarine shards are gone because we all used that for the tunnel. As you can see, there's
okay.
left. Yeah, but that's the quote-unquote dropper for all the guardians. Also
yeah, so the guardians come through here with their portal, and then they die from the.
Yeah, we also got this like little information book as well.
Oh yeah, okay. But there's no portal going directly from here to the like overworld version that we can access at least.
There's one around the corner. This one.
Oh yeah, true. We're close to like Kiso's base, right?
Kinda, yeah. We still need to
Oh.
remove all of this, which is still here. But
I haven't
the
even
main
seen
thing
this yet.
works. As you can see, we built like this. First, it was just like stone and glass, but then we like designed a little pattern that we're gonna use through the entire tunnel. You can just fly through there.
Yeah, this is cool. I also like the pillars in the middle.
Yeah.
How'd you get all the dark
That-
prismarine?
What?
How'd you get all the dark prismarine? Because like you have that much ink sacs?
No, I just in the meantime while Kiso built this entire tunnel, I farmed some squids in the meantime.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was gonna say like, oh, did you steal some of mine? Because I have a few
And
sacks.
also the Guardian farm gives a lot of insects as well. which
So
is
you,
pretty
you
good.
just have to use Elijah to get out of here.
Yeah, I mean you can just also stand in the underground or underwater if you want to. It still works. It's just
Oh, yeah,
for
okay.
like no other mobs except the Guardian spawn. It's got a
Yeah,
little
this is a
pipe.
AFK platform with the Guardian farm in the overworld.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there are a
Looking
lot
at
of
the-
Guardians there, jeez. I
Yeah,
guess that makes sense because it's the two of us here now, so it's double the milk cap. It's literally just like that. You just remove like the top bit of the Guardian temple, and then just put some soul sand there, and they'll get pushed into the portals with water. That's pretty much
Yeah,
it.
exactly. There's
It's
nothing
crazy
really
though.
else.
Yeah, like the
Yeah, I'm
fact
impressed by
that
how-
that this works at all really is honestly amazing.
Yeah, I'm impressed by how much prismarine you can get in 1/2 an hour.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm still thinking about like potentially building like a bigger farm at some point, but like that obviously takes a lot more effort than just like building like placing some soul sand and removing the top of the thing.
Yeah,
So
but
I'm
again,
not sure yet.
It works for the moment.
Yeah, I guess it depends on if we ever I guess it also depends on like if our supply and demand of sea lanterns especially is gonna keep up. The sea lanterns are such a nice block. I got my bow, which
Sure.
one shot. Oh no, it doesn't. Oh, what? How does it not one shot them?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think a bow doesn't it do like with power 5? Doesn't it do 20 exactly or something?
Maybe.
Because I think you can one hit a player with no armor with a power 5 bow.
Yeah, which we found out yesterday with.
Oh yes, exactly. Speaking of which, yeah. So yesterday, as of recording this, we had a crazy night where we did a bunch of just fun stuff in my base. The first we were just kind of having like a dance party.
Turtle was like. Oh, Tablo was like my turtle thing. I still had. Who of you wants to die? I just one shot him. I just one shot him. No, don't. I still want to keep my 18 deaths. I'm out of here again. Stop.
You think you die here? Where Big Step went into the sorting system. This is the problem.
I just got it right.
Where is he
I'm
fixed
right.
that?
I'm stuck in the sorting system.
Where are you?
Like, come close, like to the. I'm like.
Where?
I think I don't. Wait. Do you see me?
I don't know.
Now you're both stuck.
Tablo's here.
Bubbles.
No, wait.
Hey, bro.
Okay, hell, you could just keep going. No, why are we all here? No. We're about to drown. No, how do I get out of here? What the hell happened?
I'm not gonna fall in there. I'm not gonna fall in there.
How are we stuck here? Like, I can't move at all.
Should I break the bookshelf?
Okay, press control, I think. Wait, why are we stuck? It's so weird.
Should I break the bookshelf?
This is actually.
No, because water will flow out. Well, I guess
There's
that's not
nothing
actually
that
too
can
bad.
be-
Yeah,
I
true. Okay,
have-
hold on.
oh,
Yeah.
I think.
Ribbity,
what?
Ribbity, look
Come
behind
out.
you.
Come out already.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He just shot to the other side. Oh, okay, well done.
Oh. Oh. And that's another tableau dead again.
Oh, yeah, he
Dead
stole my
again.
andesite. Right.
Oh, what? Where did I? Oh.
Oh, that's a one-hit kill. Great.
Wait, what is that? Hello, everyone. Rimea here.
That's the books from the episodes.
But where are the other ones?
In the barrel with your head.
Oh, okay.
By the way, guys, like you guys keep flying from there, but there is like an actual place for the fly out of on the side here.
Yeah, but that's overrated.
Overrated, sure. Endermite hype. Look, it's an Endermite. We should keep him.
I hear another Endermite. Wait, where is it?
It's up here. It's Oh, sorry. It's in there.
This way, I'm
Too expensive.
sharp boy. Let's go. Let me actually kill him with my axe.
Stop killing him.
Now with my bow, yeet it.
This is kind of silly.
Laser sword.
Yeah, it's actually a thing. It's actually like a scientific term. Stop stealing stuff.
Wait, what?
It's hard to explain, but it's actually a scientific term.
By the way, can someone?
Wait, who placed W's head on top of my beacon?
Can someone put my stuff in the?
I do, Rubbly. Where are you? Oh, not here. W, stop stealing Rubbly's stuff.
Yeah.
I really like the pronunciation of his name from you, right?
Oh, I've got them all in my inventory pretty much. No, damn it, that went wrong. No, stop, no. Oh god, there's so many mobs down here as well. And a tableau head, I mean. Okay, hold on, I'm coming back up.
Where's the redstone?
Oh no, who decided to close the door?
I didn't. Wait,
There's a hole in the floor, by the way, watch out. Where's the... Oh, this is such a mess. Okay, Rubli.
No, you can say it, I'm
Okay, wait. Oh, someone already fixed the floor. Oh no, they didn't. Oh no, we stuck again. Okay, now I'm going. No! We're going to slow button right now. Stop spamming it.
No.
Fix your trapdoor while you were at it.
My trapdoor
Like
is broken.
No, I mean like the one button.
Oh, that one. I think it's kind of a fun little quirk.
Nah, not really.
Yes, it is. But yeah, it is weird how like Minecraft, like if you play it long enough, it just becomes like reality in a weird way. And then somewhere along the line, I came up with the crazy idea of placing like 120 something snow golems in the end, and then summoning a wither, and also summoning an ender dragon, and we had a lot of fun with that as well.
What the? I didn't know you can build them horizontally as well.
Oh, you can? Oh, that's much easier.
Oh god. Still have a lot of pockets in my inventory.
Nothing else has felt more
Oh,
Christmas-like
you
so far. Well done.
Math.
Like, let's not pick up. I like how you still have like 20 tableau heads in your inventory as well. Let's respawn the ender dragon while we have the wither here. That's a good idea, right? Oh, we should be respawning while we have the wither as well. That's such a good idea.
No.
Yes. Okay, 1 skull, 2 skull. Don't start shooting. Don't kill it yet. Okay, we're going to wait for it to kill most of the snow golems. And wait, why didn't it spawn? Oh, I forgot that. Whoops.
I just wanted to mention.
Okay, 1 skull, 2 skull, wither. What? I have. Oh, you. I thought that said me in the chat, and I was like, what?
Why is the wither blue?
He'll turn black later on. Okay, so just hope for it to chase the the rip.
And I never like.
That's really loud. I'm going to turn my sound down. Okay, I'm going to run after him and collect all the wither roses.
I want to take some as well, actually.
The problem is that like whenever he shoots them, he usually shoots multiple missiles, and oh, you got that one. Then like he destroys the item after it's just been made, you know.
I thought you wanted to spawn the ender dragon as well.
Yeah, I suppose it's about time, isn't it? All right. Let's go do that. Boop. Boop. Oh, what?
Oh my.
Who clicked on the? Oh my god, no, the wither did that, didn't he?
I think there is still some stuff here.
Okay, hold on. Hey, hi. Oh god, the wither. Ah! Most of this stuff seems like it's yours.
Yeah, I have like all your netherite stuff.
Oh, I have my I have my gold
No
stuff.
chest plate, but
I didn't have a chestplate on me. Okay, well, I guess we'll just kill the wither then and just call it a day then, because I don't think this is going to work out otherwise. Like, maybe next time we can summon the dragon
Oh my
first and then
fucking God, I
then the
think I
wither.
died.
Here, I just hit him. Where is he? I think it's like
What's that?
right.
I lost my trident.
You lost your. Oh, did you throw it in the void?
Yeah, well, I thought it actually landed on the outside of the island, but I guess it did.
Oof, that's a big F. Didn't they fix that though?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I thought they fixed that at some point.
No. I mean, I can
Damn it.
just disenchant the other trident that I have.
Yeah, you don't really need a channeling one anyways. Oh, it's in melee mode.
Melee!
Not in brawl mode, it's in melee mode. Oh,
It's not important.
where is it? Ah, it's right above me. Oh, I can't hit it, of course, with my arrows.
I'm gonna die. Someone has food.
I have food, but I'm
Learn
currently
to
flying.
swallow
I'm
them.
currently flying with a wither. Okay.
Rubli, do you have food?
Like,
Hopefully-
I have 10 pork. Where are you?
I mean,
He's almost dead.
How high up here? What the hell?
Under and
We're so high up.
Under an end what?
behind you. Look
Oh.
behind you. There's
Let's
like
lure
20
him down.
Endermen.
Let's lure him down.
Where?
Otherwise, we would just.
Oh,
Under,
that's not
under-
luring him down. Whoops.
Look how high we are.
Ah,
Right.
there, okay, I see.
Okay.
There's like 20 Endermen attacking me.
Oh, I'm kind of taking damage. It's always dead. Come on. I like to hit him with my axe instead of my sword.
Where are you? I'm gonna
We're
join you.
fighting the wither at like
I want the kill.
300 blocks.
Well, yeah. Look up.
I can't even see it.
Oh, we got the hit with my axe. Yes. Okay. I think like 2 more hits with my axe and it's dead. Oh, come on.
I can't even see him.
Ridiculous.
He's
I
not...
think we're about to hit build limit, which means he'll disappear. I think.
Oh wait, I hit him.
We are already 311.
Oh, never mind then. Oh, come on, he's so close.
I can't even see him.
The nether star's totally gonna fall in the void. Oh, he's dead. No, he's not dead. Damn it.
Where is he?
I killed him. Okay.
Oh god.
Where's the nether star's here? I'm tracking the nether star as it's falling. Can I catch it in the midair? Come on, I need to catch it in midair. Did I catch it? No, I didn't.
I got
Where is it? Did you catch it? What?
Yeah, I got it.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright.
Can that way we're just gonna place the end.
Oh, so we're fighting the
Oh,
Ender
there's
Dragon.
one.
Yeah, don't stand on top of the. Wait, yeah, someone should stand inside this obsidian pillar. That would be great.
No.
It's not a good idea.
Oh, wait, can I actually go to the Enderman farm?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for boosting me up. Maybe we can do it rocketless. That would be epic.
Well, I'd already used like 5 rockets, but okay.
Also, rips. No, we need to remove all of that by hand.
Did I give him a hug? Oh, that's ridiculous.
You went way too high up.
Yeah, I did. Oh wow. So after all that insanity, which if it wasn't clear, we were summoning the snow golems to get wither roses, because the wither would kill the snow golems and then drop wither roses, and I want to use that for the future. But after all that, we realized that now the entire end island was covered in snow. So in the end, me, B1, Turbo, and Rimea cleaned up the entire end island and like removed all the snow. Because we were all using silk touch shovels, we ended up with a bunch of snow, like just snow layers, I guess, which are actually kind of pointless in hindsight. We should have probably just like got on some fortune shovels instead. I don't know. But yeah, so now the entire end is cleaned up. And that brings me right on to the next point, which is what we're going to be doing in the future. So you can really see that there's like some chorus plans here placed. And that's because we're actually planning on one of the the points on the agenda for the future of the server is that we really want to decorate the end. Because I haven't really seen this done much in other servers or other people's worlds in general. It's just like taking the end and actually making it look nice, you know? Like making it still look like the end, but actually like making it like proper, like have like paths and maybe like rivers and different trees and stuff and like little houses or something. Like they can actually have a use. That's because already, like I showed in the previous world tour, that we already fought the Ender Dragon a bunch. So we don't need to summon him ever again. I guess yesterday was the last time we'll probably ever summon him. So yeah, that was quite something. And that means that now we have the ability to like make the end into whatever we want, and we're probably going to, yeah, like I said, not transform it into anything other than the end. We're just going to make it look better. Now, that's not the only thing that ties into yesterday night, which is like to do with plans for the future. Which is that I also want to build a wither skeleton farm, and for a wither skeleton farm in 1.16 you need a bunch of wither roses, and that's what I have now. I have like 2 or 3 stacks or something, which I hope will be enough. I don't know. If not, I'm gonna have to farm some more. Though I'll probably not do it in the end. I'll do it in like the Nether or something. But yeah, those are some of my future plans. I want to expand my base basically a bunch. Actually, we can, if I do go here, we can see my base. Yeah, so I want to expand my base quite a bit. Like mainly down below here. I want to build like a furnace system, maybe like a brewing system as well. I don't know. I have some cool ideas. And I want to build a wither skeleton farm. And I also want to decorate the end. Whether I'm going to be able to achieve all of those things within the next month, I guess you'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, that brings us to the end of this episode, and also the end of month 3 of Evocraft. So yeah, that's been 3 months so far, and I'm really quite happy with the progress we made. Now, of course, I haven't like technically done that many different projects this month. It's mainly actually just been my base, and that's like all the stuff I've worked on, at least for my own sake. I've also helped out with other people, of course, but yeah, and it's like technically not that much. Like if you just consider, oh, he only worked on this base this month. But I'm really quite happy with the stuff I did do in my base. One thing I still want to do is also do the interiors, which I didn't mention in the other clip. But yeah, I still have to do like some interiors here. There's a cake at least, and a bed. Thanks B1 for the cake. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for this episode, guys. If you want to join the server yourself, you know, if you really like what you're seeing here, you can do that actually. You can join the Discord in the description below. And that's an Eastern link Discord. However, if you're active enough there, we will allow you to also join the Minecraft server. It's free to play. You don't have to donate to me or anything like that. I'm keeping it running myself. But yeah, either way, if you even if you don't want to join the server, I'd really appreciate it if you left a like on this video if you enjoyed it. I think it's going to end up being quite a long world tour. Sorry about that, but there was, I guess, quite a lot to show, which is a good thing. And yeah, if you haven't already and you like what you saw here, maybe also subscribe. I don't know, that'd be nice. Anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this episode of Evocraft. See you next time, and bye-bye.